Hello everyone, and welcome. Today, we're going to explore a fascinating process that shapes our planet. It's called deposition. Simply put, deposition is when eroded materials like rocks, sand, and soil are dropped or settled in a new location. It's the building up part of a cycle, the opposite of erosion, which wears things down. Let's look at some amazing real-world examples. First, let's talk about deposition by water. When a river flows into a large body of water like an ocean, it slows down. It can no longer carry all the sediment it picked up on its journey. So, it drops it right at its mouth. This process builds up land over time, creating a landform called a delta. The famous Mississippi River Delta is a perfect example of this. Another example is an alluvial fan. This happens when a fast-moving stream flows from a steep mountain onto flat land. The water spreads out and slows down, depositing its sediment in a fan-like shape. And of course, we have beaches. Waves and ocean currents constantly carry sand and other small particles. They deposit this material along the shoreline, creating the beautiful sandy beaches we love to visit. Next up is deposition by wind. Wind is a powerful force that can carry sand and dust over long distances. One of the most iconic examples of wind deposition is a sand dune. When the wind slows down or runs into an obstacle, like a plant or a rock, it drops the sand it's carrying. Over time, these piles of sand grow into massive dunes, like the ones you see in the Sahara Desert. Wind can also deposit much finer material called silt. When this silt is deposited over a large area, it forms a thick layer of soil called loess. Loess deposits create some of the most fertile agricultural land in the world. Finally, let's look at deposition by ice, specifically glaciers. Glaciers are like giant, slow-moving rivers of ice. As they move, they scrape and pick up huge amounts of rock, gravel, and soil. When the glacier eventually melts and retreats, it leaves all of this material behind. This pile of glacial debris is called a moraine. Moraines often look like long ridges or hills that mark the edge of where a glacier once was. Glaciers can also form other features like drumlins, which are smooth, elongated hills, and eskers, which are winding ridges of sand and gravel left by meltwater streams that float under the ice. So, from river deltas to desert dunes and glacial moraines, deposition is a powerful constructive force constantly reshaping the Earth's surface. It builds new land and creates diverse landscapes all around us. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful and learned something new, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more simple science explanations. Your support helps us create more content just like this. See you in the next video.